Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good Monday morning, Loudon Redskins. As you can see, we have just an esteemed guest today. What do you say? What do you say about this guy? We'll get to him in just a moment. For everybody else, welcome back from break and welcome to December, believe it or not. We are here, Mr. Brakebill and I are here to bring you the LHS News Magazine Morning Show for today, Monday, December 2nd, 2024. Before we get to him, congratulations are in order for two of our teachers. Huge congratulations to Coach Abernathy and to Mrs. Robin Young for being the two Loudoun County Schools Teachers of the Year. Not just Loudoun High School, no. Loudoun County Schools Teachers of the Year, both of them. We are blessed beyond belief to have both of them, and these two are so excited. Blessed beyond belief to have both of these two, if I can read. And we are so excited for them to sweep both categories as Loudoun County Teachers of the Year. Once again, congratulations again to Mrs. Young and to Coach Brad Abernathy. Interact is meeting today at noon in the auditorium. Grab a pass from Miss Crawford before you go. Students who were nominated for the National Technical Honor Society must have all forms and dues in by Friday, December 6th, this Friday, if you wish to participate and join this year. Submissions for the Loudoun Women's Club Annual Writing Contest are coming to a close soon. In the past, we have had several winners of this at this school. We've had several go on to the district, several go on to the state levels. If you're interested in submitting an original short story or poem for a chance to win cash prizes and lots of recognition, please see Miss Hicks in room 31 or Mrs. Harris in the library for more information. The deadline for submissions is 2 days from today, Wednesday. Okay.
All right.
Mr. Brakebill, voice of the Redskins, voice of the radio, voice of the Red. If you haven't listened to him on WLNT 96.1, RedskinRadio.com, basketball man. If you don't go to the games, you need to be listening to this guy. That's not why we're here, though. We're here to talk about EOCs, and I wanted you to be the man to talk to them since you are in charge of those with Dr. Kyle.
Yeah, Dr. Kyle for sure is the one who we lean on heavily, so thank you to her for everything she does to get that ready. But, yes, it is time for end-of-course testing, EOCs. And so if you are in English, this week is English testing, English 1 and 2. Parts 1, 2, and 3 will be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. All those tests will be taking place in the morning. The schedule will be a little different. The tests are a little long. Tuesday, it goes first block first. So everybody will go to their first block unless you're testing. If you are in English 1 or 2 currently, Part 1 you will test tomorrow morning during first block. Your teacher should be talking to you about that to where you know where to go, and make sure you are on time. Okay, it's very important to make sure that you're here early, before 8:15. Don't come in late. Be here early.
What happens if they do?
If they come in late, then they probably won't be allowed in the testing room. We'll have to wait, test later, and nobody wants to do that. It's easy just to go ahead and get it done within the time. So please make sure you're on time, and it will be first block tomorrow, English 1, Part 1, English 2, Part 1. Then on Wednesday, we will have second block go first. So on Wednesday, you'll need to make sure that you go to your second block first thing in the morning, but it'll be the same thing. Those that are testing will go test. It'll be Part 2 of English. And then on Thursday, it will be fifth block first, and the same thing. You'll go to your test room. Everybody will test in the morning. The reason we do that is to make sure to help our teachers proctor. That way, first block's not testing every time, all the time. And then also, because it goes long, we don't want you to be in first block long every single day of the week. So it'll be first block on Tuesday, tomorrow. If you're testing English 1, Part 1 or 2, you'll go test. On Wednesday, it'll be second block first, but you'll go test first thing in the morning, English 1 and 2, on Part 2. And then on Thursday, it'll be fifth block, but if you're testing English 1 or 2, Part 3, you'll test in the morning.
Okay.
A little confusing, but talk to your teachers.
We'll get it. A couple things I want you to clear up. One, what's the goal here? What do they need to be thinking about? Two, just kind of the state and local policy on what this counts as part of their grade.
Yes, so of course this is extremely important. You all have worked so hard all semester. Your teachers have worked hard all semester to get you prepared, to get you ready, to learn those standards so that way you can do well. We are competing against all the other schools in the state, and we want to be the best. And we believe that we have the best students, but to do that, we got to show it on the test. Not only that, it's also 15% of your final grade. So not only are we competing against other schools, but you're kind of competing for yourself. It's 15% of your final grade, so it's important to make sure that you do your absolute very best on the test. As Aiden Worley always says, do your best on the test.
Of course.
But the other thing is that there's a lot of rules and procedures that you have to have to make sure that you're following. There can be no electronics whatsoever in the test room except for a school-issued computer. It's got to be school-issued, but no other electronics, no AirPods in at any time, no cell phones, no Apple Watches. All backpacks, bags need to be out in the hall with all belongings in it. The only thing that you're allowed in that testing room is that school-issued computer. You have the whole time to take it. You got to take your time, focus, make sure to do your absolute very best. If you're found, once the test is over, once you're done, you cannot get on the internet. You can't start surfing the web. You just have to power down, sit there quietly, put your head down, wait until everybody finishes, wait until the time's up, really. But you can't be doing anything that's not related to the test, or it could invalidate your test. You could get a 0, and again, it's 15%. So if you get a 0, that's 15% of your final grade. So it's very, very important to make sure you follow all procedures, you're on time, and that you do your very best.
Okay, so and real quick, we won't talk about too much about this and the whys. You know, the why is kind of because you said so, but really the why is because that is our state board policy. We have to follow state board policy. He gets directives on how that's done. It's lined out very specifically. These aren't Loudon High School rules. These are statewide policies that we have to follow with regard to the headphones and the AirPod, you know, those types of things, the phones, obviously, smartwatches, those types of things. Please don't be upset by that. Just do it. The other thing I wanted to say, because he was talking about all the competition and things like that, the real deal is this. It is a competition with yourself, because the growth counts as well. You don't have to be the most intelligent or the highest score. It's how much have you grown from one semester or 1 year to the next. So just try your best, please. We'd really appreciate it if you try your best and not just blow through this thing. One, it matters for your grade, but two, it really just matters because it's self-pride. How much pride do you have in yourself? With that, that's all we have today. You got anything else we go out?
No.
It's Monday, okay? Hope your Thanksgiving was great, but that's over with. It's time to move on. Moving towards Christmas, 3 weeks now. We'll talk a little bit more about how many days we've got left on Wednesday when I'm back. With that, have a magnificent Monday. We hope you'll join us.